Hello, this is Gwydion, and today's video I'm going to show you the search functionality within Syrinscape Online or the new web player app. I'm going to focus on the web player app, but it works the same in the online player. The reason I wanted to do this video is I feel like there's a lot of confusion on the search functionality. Certainly, I get a lot of feedback in my Discord channel, other forums I frequent, and I feel like there's a lot of hate around the search functionality. And look, I think on the fantasy players or the genre players themselves, I think it's pretty hard to search for sounds. But in the online player, in the app, I don't think it's quite as challenging as people think, at least in my opinion. So let me click on the play now, and I will post a link to the video I prepared that goes through and kind of talks about the app itself. And I'll post that here so that you can kind of take a look at my overview of the app that was just released earlier this week. Okay, so you're in my Syrinscape sound app, and you can see over here in the search results, 141,751 results. So let me walk through how you can slice and dice this. So certainly I could just type a search, anything in the search bar here. But you can also limit your search results depending on what you're looking for. So if you're interested in certain genre, for example, fantasy, or if you want an official Dungeons and Dragons set, or maybe just Pathfinder, you can click on any of these. And when you do, you'll see this update. So if I just click on Pathfinder, before I even search, you're going to see, it says there's 71,822 results. So that's the complete list of all Pathfinder official sounds, if you will, that are in this program. So let me uncheck that, and then you can see we're back to the full results. Then you have type. So type starts with adventures. So that's going to be official adventures, i.e. Lost Mines of Phandelver, or say Doomsday Dawn from Pathfinder. You have sound sets. So sound sets, the broadest category. So if you're looking for specific overall sets like Barghest Battle, so that's going to have a collection of moods, one-shots, and etc. So you've got sound sets, then you've got moods that are going to be a collection of sounds within a sound set. Then you have music, which is usually just continuous background music ambiance. Then you have loops, which I think for the most part are sound effects, but they just play continuously. So as soon as they finish, they're going to loop and play again. Then you have sound effects that are typically kind of a one-shot effect. Then it might pause for, say, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever it's set to. Then it'll play again most of the time. And you got one-shots, straight one-shots. These can be long. It could be a whole dialogue, but it's just a one-shot sound. Then you have samples. So this is going to be the lowest common denominator of all of the types. As an example, if you have a one-shot for, say, Dragon Breath, you might have 15 different types of or individual samples of Dragon Breath, such that every time you play that one shot, it may play a different version. So it's not playing the same thing over time. It's slightly different sound each time. Then you have down here status. This check is official content, community content. Somebody uploaded content that's available for all. My content, so this might be locked, whereas I just uploaded it, but I'm not sharing it because maybe I don't have the rights to share it. And then you have pending review. Probably, I think that's when you upload something yourself and you want to make it open to the public, but Syrinscape wants to check, make sure it's okay. Then you'll have available to play, and I'll show these links. And that means if you own the sound set or have access to it. And if you don't, for some reason, maybe you're not a Super Siren sub and you don't have access to everything, then it'll have a little cart available to buy. So you can see all these down here. So let's just type in a very broad category or search term, rain. I'm gonna hit return. So I got 5,720 results. Okay, so let's look at this. So I've got elements rain, and you can see this is general fantasy genre. It is a sound set. So again, I don't have the ability to play it directly because it's an overall sound set with many moods and one shots. It's community content, and it's available to play. You can also click the down arrow, and you can see in my search everything that it picked up in the term rain. And if I do want, I could have done this before I typed the search, but if I do want to limit this, and let's just say, hey, I only want to see D&D. I only want to see Dungeons and Dragons. So you see that limited my search results to 3,733. If If I want to say, no, I want to include Pathfinder, just click on that and these turn blue. And so this should go up. So there now have 4,517 sounds. Let's just say, okay, I just want to see everything. Let's go back. I'll uncheck these so everything's white. I'm not limiting anything. It's kind of all clear. Yeah, for some reason, click that again. I'm not sure why that went back. Let's see if I can, that should be 5,720, I believe. It's still searching. Oh, there we go, 5,720. So any of these, if I want, I can just click on play if there's a circle icon over here. So this is an element rain. So if I just click on that, it should start playing. Here we go. So it might have had a random delay in it, but there you can see it, random rain. So if you want to test any of these out, you can. So I'm going to uncheck this. You can also go directly to the sound set. So this is in the Elements Rain sound set. It's not over here, you can see that, but if I click on this blue arrow, it should open that sound set. So now I'm in it and you can see random rain over here. And again, I can click the down arrow, but you can see, so because I just typed in rain, it's picking up everything. Train, anything that has rain embedded in it. I'm going to scroll down here, brain. But there's something in here I wanted to point out that I found. Can't quite explain, but I think, whoa, train whistle. See, I can play any of these one shots that you want, but there is also, okay, here, pain. So let's click the down arrow. I don't see anything with rain in here. The closest I can come up with is that it's matching most of it. So it's trying to find it. Now this may be wrong. And if it is, in the comments, please correct me. But I thought that was interesting. So what you can do, you can go up here and type in quotes, rain. Say, hey, I only want rain. I only want the specific word rain. Now I've got 1,111 sounds. And if you scroll down here, sorry for the fast scrolling, but you can see it's not picking up train, brain, certainly not pain. So it looks like it's doing what I would expect it to do. All right, so the other things you can do, if you want, you can do wildcards. So if I do rain, and in front of rain, I do the asterisk, I think it'll come up with something, hopefully. Yeah, there you go. So in this case, it's picking up train, brain, anything that has rain in it, but that has characters in front of rain. And it looks like it's picking up just rain as well. Now you can do the same thing if I wanted to do rain asterisk. So now I search, and in this case, it found 1,201. So it's picking up all the rains, but it's also picking up like rainfall, raining. So that's, I could go into more, but obviously I just wanted to show that it's really easy to do your searches. And then again, if I go back to rain, and if I filter this and say, hey, I only want a loop of rain, so I just want the loops, you can filter it to loops only, and it's going to pull down only those, and there's 247. So I have drippy rain, I have all these, and then again, you can look at this and say, hey, it's a loop, it's drippy rain, it's in different categories. This looks like it's a community upload maybe. And so, and you can go right to it. Again, you can click on this and go directly. It looks like that's one I already have open. So that's it. Quick video, but I feel like this isn't quite as bad as people think in terms of looking for sound. And again, you can play them right out of here. If you're in a pinch during your game and you want to do a search and click play, you can. So I hope that's helpful. Definitely check out the Syrinscape web player. I think it's a great addition, and I really like the innovation. It's something that I'm going to be using now in every one of my games. So until next time, I hope to see many of you around on the Fantasy Grounds forums. Thanks.